Hello and what's up guys, I'm Raz, and in this video we're going to be making a cool little Instagram chatbot, or as I have taken to calling it, a command bot, or you can name it whatever because it can respond to chats as well as do some other stuff, and it will all make sense after I show you a quick demonstration. So the bot is up and running, and you can see it lists a total of 12 commands and can do stuff accordingly. You can essentially make it do whatever you want, much like a Discord bot. So the link for this project is available in the description below, and you can use it to clone it to your computer. So let's do that. First of all, I will click on this code button and copy this URL. And for those of you who have never used Git before, you can just download this zip file here and skip this step. So next up, open your terminal and do a quick git clone and paste the copied URL and hit enter. It will download the remote repository to your computer. So the next thing you're going to do is to cd into it and install all the Python dependencies. And since this board is written in Python using Selenium, you're going to need Python and pip installed on your machine. So without further ado, I will just write pip install -r requirements.txt, which is a file present in the root of your project, and it will install all the required packages. And I have them installed already, but it could take a bit longer on your computer. Now the main part is done. All we need now is Firefox web browser installed on your computer, and then download this Gecko driver, link in description, for Selenium to interact with your browser. And lastly, we need to set up a few environment variables for our bot to work properly. And you can just copy them from GitHub, link in description. And now it's time to set them up. So I will just create a new file in the root of your project and name it .env, which is necessary, and paste the variables here. So the first thing is your first name. It could be anything actually, so I will just set it equal to Raz. And do not forget to enclose the values of these strings in quotes. So the next thing we have is this Firefox executable path, which is only the path to your firefox.exe file for Windows, and it would be something like this for Linux. And next up, now this part is important. So here we need the location to our Firefox profile, which has your Instagram logged in already, because otherwise you would have to manually log in each time you run an instance of your bot, which can sometimes result in temporarily blocking your Instagram account. And if you don't know what that path is, you can just go look in these folders for your respective operating systems with their absolute path that goes in this environment variable. You can also create a new profile in Firefox like this, link in description, in case you don't find any in these folders. And finally go to rapidAPI.com and subscribe to the APIs of these chatbots. And please sign up before if you haven't already. You will find your X Rapid API key on this page here, link in description, and paste it in your .env file. Similarly, go to these links and subscribe to Harley and Aona chatbot APIs. And for Aona, you're going to need to copy the user ID and paste it here. And lastly, all we have to do is to get our Google custom search developer key, link in description, and the CX2, and paste them in your .env file. This is for your bot underscore image command to fetch an image for your query from Google Images and send it to your DMs. And we're all set to go. That's pretty much it. Let's run our bot now on one of our chats, and I will just run it in standard mode with this command here. and it's loading up. There we go. Now I'm quickly use my other account and send some commands. And this could be anything like an account or a group chat. You just have to pass the name of it as an argument to the bot. And let's type bot underscore pickup and send it. Whoops, I misspelled it. And you can see the bot detects an invalid command and lets you know all the available ones. So let me resend it. And this time you see it pick you up like a Chad, oblivious of the fact that you are not gay. Just kidding. Now, next up, let's try bot underscore ask and ask it, what's your name? And it says thinking. And you can see it displays rasbot, which can obviously be changed in the code. And the next one is my favorite one, bot underscore insult, and pass it any name. Let's say Tim, for instance, and it will display a random insult from insults.txt file with Tim as the name. And do not worry, it cannot insult you. Let's say bot underscore insult my mom, and you can see it is smart enough to know not to insult you or itself. You can even provide your own block list in the code. So here's the JSON file, and I don't recommend you open it, but you can in private and add your own names in the list. So the next time it runs, it remembers not to insult your name or any variation of it. The same block list is actually used for all the commands to filter out any explicit responses for other search terms as well. For the next command, you can type bot underscore wiki and let's say Jarn Strustrop, and it will pull down a brief excerpt from the wiki. And for those of you who don't know, Jarn is the man behind C++ programming language. And that's all, I guess. I mean, you can try other commands yourself, and they all work now, like bot underscore image, hold up meme, and it will basically grab an image from Google and send it to you. And let's see what else is there. There's another one, actually a cool one, like bot underscore fancy bush. Should really rename it to bot underscore spam instead. You can see it's spamming your argument everywhere. And one last thing, the bot also searches for your first name in the text. Like if I ask in the chat that where is Raz, because I set Raz as my first name in the environment variable, and you will see it responds to that. Pretty neat, huh? All right, so that's it for the video. Wait, no. There's also a chat mode I gotta show you. So if I rerun the bot again on the same chat with this command right here. So here in the command, the chat mode option specifies which API to use. So we have two chatbots available, a male and a female. So you can choose in between them. And this headless basically means that the bot will run in headless mode, meaning there will be no FireFox opening and the whole process will be shown in the command line only. And if I press enter and the bot is active now, and now I can just ask it whatever I want. Let's say hello, and it will respond to it. It does not require any bot prefix now, and basically just works as a chat bot. So that's it for today. Hope you like this video, and there's much more actually. So I suggest you subscribe to the channel and like this video. And also, as mentioned before, the code for this project is available in the description below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.